What's up, Growth family? It's your granddad AO. Now, you guys are probably wondering, what is the next move? Because the movement is done. First of all, correct yourself. The movement is not done. We have just progressed. There are still things that need to be done, because as much as it is good that we have somewhat achieved justice in these situations, there will be more cases later if things do not change. And what needs to change? The whole system. Personally, I think that we as black people specifically need to build our own system. Our own system. A system that includes, shall I say, education, healthcare, science, politics, production, all types of business, all areas, finance, literally everything. Why do we need a new system? We need a new system because this system is made and built, and the foundation of this system is literally racism, discrimination and injustice and everything. All the problems, everything that we have a problem with is a part and a core part of this system. It's so integral to the system that as much as we may want to, take these little bits out, these racist parts out, as much as we want to take these negative parts of the system out, to do that, we may just be derooting the whole garden of the system. If you guys get what I'm saying. We need a new one. I believe personally what it starts with is business. And the reason I say this is because if you look at everything now, businesses influence politics, and politics pretty much ruin the world. So if you're the one that's influencing politics, you're kind of in control of the world. And this isn't even me saying to say, let's go take over the world, blah blah blah, on some Hitler thing on that. But what I'm just saying is, as crazy as it sounds, we don't have any power right now. Power, economical power, shall I say. Even though we have all this buying power, we don't actually have any economical power. We don't have any backing. We don't have a foundation at the moment, because of how slavery and how Europeans came and destroyed Africa, and then they left Caribbean in a mess as well. For the people that know me, you know that I had like a business consultancy strategy little thing where I was doing, and that's actually the reason I wanted to do it. I realized last year that businesses are basically in control of politics. As crazy as it sounds, you look into it, these businesses sponsor politicians. Politicians are gonna want to please their sponsors, so they put policies in place which are going to favor the people sponsoring them. A lot of these companies as well, when they was actually built and founded, racism was very much prevalent. So the owners of the company, I wouldn't be surprised if they were racist. So back to the main point, we need to start creating our own system. And I believe that starts with business. Once we have our own businesses, we can then start recycling money back into our own community by using the money made from our black businesses or from our jobs or whatever that we are doing to earn money. Now I know not everyone actually wants to own a business, and there's nothing wrong with that. What you can do is use your income from your job and actually use that to make sure that you're looking at black businesses thinking, where can I buy my groceries from, or where can I buy my clothes from, where can I buy this technology from, etc. Just trying to think, how can I help the black community? Looking at us first, thinking, okay, where can I spend my money within the community? That helps. Make sure that you subscribe right now. If you own a business, make sure that you are recycling your money back into the community and not going elsewhere to spend your money. And business owners, please, good customer service, please. But you see customers, I'm not gonna lie, you need to be patient, because no business has excellent customer service right off the bat at the end of the day. And that's what we as customers need to understand. Yes, there is a level of expectation that we need to uphold our businesses to, but at the same time we need to cut them some slack and give them room and space to grow. We can't, when they mess up, we can't just never go back. Like, that's not giving them a chance. Why are we boycotting our own businesses over one little mistake? Now, I get that sometimes, some people are just not conducting business good and the right way, and then I understand, do you know what I mean? Not everyone is going to be a good business person, unfortunately. With this money made from businesses, we can use it to invest in charities, youth clubs, all of that stuff, education, tutors, everything, which is just going to help build the education and build the childhood and build up the community. So many of us have been victims of racism in healthcare, in education, in science, in politics, all of that, and every area. This is why we need our own system. As much as we need to call out and combat racism in this system that is already in place, we need to create our own, because that is the only way we are going to guarantee that we will not suffer racism. Yo, look how much spending power the black community has, and then look at how much we actually generate and how much money is going back into that. That is not serious. What that shows us is that we need to be doing more for ourselves. Once again, I understand not everybody needs to make a business. You can work your normal job working for whoever you want, but use those skills wisely and use them greatly. Use your knowledge that you are learning and teach it to other people. You can teach what you know. You can help other people through the door. You can literally work in the industry, and then if someone sets up a school in the community, why not go and be a teacher for that in the community? If you really want to work for another type of business or in a certain industry, and which isn't a black business, once again, there's nothing wrong with that. But just make sure that you're making sure that you check people that are racist in the business if you ever come across it. Make sure you're looking after other people. Make sure that we are being represented properly in the job application process. Make sure that when wages are being given out, when wages are being decided, make sure that they are given out fairly and equally. Yo, we just need to work together and ride it out. I promise you, everyone just do their part. Find out within yourself what it is that you want to do, where you want to help, where you fit in on this puzzle. Yeah. And just slowly and surely start building up your connections, start talking to more people, start networking, start learning the skills that you need to know, that you need to learn to start your own business, to run your own agency. Once we are able to do that, I then believe that we will also be able to help out back home. When people come to your area, to your community, they will feel welcome. They will feel like, oh wow, this is amazing here. They don't have to think about racism. They don't have to worry about the colour of their skin and how they might be treated unfairly. They won't have to be 2 times better. But it's up to us to start. And we just have to learn, level up, ride it out, and get there slowly but surely, man. We can really do this, guys. Do you believe? That's the question. Do you trust in the process? Are you gonna be able to ride it out? Because boy, it's not gonna be easy. You're gonna get hate, you're gonna get complaints. But hey, if we all stick together as a community, as a big community, you can see how much money, 30 billion. Imagine that being circulated between us. Right? We can all get a piece of that pie. There's enough to go around. It's $1 billion. We don't need that much money. No individual needs that much money. That much money can do so much. So much. And imagine just flipping it in our community, reinvesting it, flipping it, reinvesting it, flipping it through business. It just works, guys, and we can fix problems. We can actually fix problems, come up with solutions, and make positive change. Yo, I forgot. Educate yourself. Look at the movement in the past. Look at where they've gone wrong. Look at where they've gone right. Look at Black Wall Street. Look at Angela Davis. Look at all these powerful people. Go find out. Go watch Netflix documentaries. Yo, educate yourself. Learn from the past. So then when you move forward, you move correctly, and you know what you're doing, and you know and you can see what's going on around you because you've already seen how things have played out in the past. Until next time, we're family.